Hi guys, today I am with the lesson My Childhood. So, in this lesson, it describes about Abdul Kalam, which is written in the book Wings of Fire. So, I will be reading per para and explaining through it. Let's begin. So, we can begin. In this autobiography, Wings of Fire, Kalam has described his childhood. He was born in year 1931 in Rameswaram in Tamil Nadu. His father, Jainulabdin, possessed great initiate wisdom and true generosity of spirit. So, Abdul Kalam learned truth and truthfulness and spirituality from his father. He is neither a great richest man, so he learned many things from his father to learn to be cheap and to be more effective. So, Kalam has secure childhood both emotionally and materially. And then when Kalam was at age of 8, when Second World War broke out in 1939, a sudden demand for termite seeds erupted in market. Kalam would collect the seeds and sell them to a provincial store. He was paid an anna for a day's work. So at the time, the termite seeds was used for shooting the guns. That's a bullet for used in the time. So he used to read many newspapers of it. So soon there was a emergency like situation due to the war. The first casualty was suspension of rain halt in at Rameswaram. So Kalam used to pick up the newspapers which on a running train and tried to sell them. So there he earned a per day per anna. So that was also not there at the time. So I told that Kalam inherited some characteristics from his parents like honesty, self-discipline from his father, and faith in godness and deep kindness from his mother. So he learned many things from his parents, from her mother and his father. So then Kalam had three friends like Ramananda Shastri, Aravindan, and Sivaprakasam. They all belonged to Orthodox Hindu Brahmin families. Kalam and his family participated in annual Sri Sita Rama Kalyan ceremony. They used to arrange boats with special platforms to carry ideals of Lord from the temple to the marriage site. Kalam's mother and grandmother used to tell them the stories from Ramayana and Prophet's life. There was their favorite bedtime stories. When Kalam was at the fifth class, a new teacher came to the school. He could not digest the fact that Hindu and Muslim can sit together in the class. Kalam used to wear a cap that the Muslims wear, and his friend Ramananda Shastri wore a thread around him. The teacher thought that Kalam was a Muslim and asked him to shift the two benches at last. Ramananda Shastri cried to this and felt very unset. Both the boys narrated the incident to their respective parents. They summoned the teacher and not him to spread the poison of social inequality and commercial intolerance. They asked him to either apologize or leave the school. The teacher felt bad for his behavior and apologized to them. This incident transformed the teacher completely. Kalam's science teacher, Siva Subramaniam Iyer, an Orthodox Brahmin, tried his friend to break the social barriers. He advised Kalam to go to the higher education. Once he invited Kalam to his house for dinner, but Liar wife did not like the idea of the Muslim boy joining them for the dinner. She did not allow him to enter her kitchen, but Liar served food and sat beside Kalam to eat food. While he always living, Subramanya Iyer invited him again to his house. On the next visit, Kalam found that his wife too welcomed him and also allowed him to enter the kitchen. After the Second World War was over, Kalam asked his father that wanted to leave Rameshwaram and study at the district headquarters in Ramanandapuram. Through his mother did not want him to go, but his father convinced her to let him go. So then, that's all for the childhood lesson from the Wings of Fire of Abdul Kalam. Thank you for seeing the video. Bye bye.